Okay, I'm running late, but I am volunteering tonight at this sandwich making thing where this nonprofit called Bright Light, they gather people together. And the idea is that volunteering doesn't take too much time. I was so excited because I got invited by the founder of this nonprofit to volunteer tonight and make some content for them. But I also am just really excited that I get to meet other people who are volunteering tonight and spending their time doing this and giving back to the community in some way. I'm gonna bring you guys along with me. Anyways, I'm gonna go help her set up and move some of the sandwich materials and ingredients over to the classroom. We're putting together the sandwiches that she will then have another group of people take to shelters around the city. And they also have a couple other events where they, for example, put together care packages. So I'm looking forward to it. I will share more of my experience after I'm back. As I was helping Grace transport the ingredients to the classroom where the volunteers gathered, I got to learn about her story more and her motivation for starting this nonprofit. And honestly, it was so inspiring. I love that she came up with this idea and just executed on it. And now she's helping hundreds of people every week and gathering volunteers all around the city. I'm not gonna lie though, going into this, I was a little nervous just because the introvert in me really, really gets nervous when I socialize. I don't know, I've always had this kind of social anxiety where I just wonder if people are judging me or if I'm gonna say something weird or I don't know, there's a lot of fears there. But I'm learning that usually people aren't thinking about it as much as you are. And after I go to these events, I always feel a little better and proud of myself that I've gone through them. The community that she's able to build is just a reminder that there are so many people out here doing great things to build deeper connections with others and just want to selflessly give back. I put all the information on Bright Light in the description below, so if you're in the city, I highly recommend checking them out. All it takes is an hour. Okay, I'm running 10 miles today on summer streets. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
You're the curative on my page. 널 좋아하나 봐. 널 사랑해.
Mile 9. Almost there. I'm so tired. Did it. Oh, 10 miles. Did it. I ran by the farmer's market and they have almond croissants. But I kind of want something not so sugary. 'Cause I'm already dying a little bit. Whew. Thank you. Okay, somehow often forget to film and I'm always running late, but I'm going to the TikTok offices today. There's some open house thing that they do and they haven't opened up the offices, I think since COVID. I'm not sure. I could be wrong about that. But Mr. C, I don't know if you are watching this right now, but he follows me and joins my live stream sometimes. So if you guys are on TikTok, I live stream every so often for an hour and it's just like a wholesome time. We just hang out, chat, talk about life. But basically, he invited me to this open house thing today. So I'm excited. You know what I was thinking though? It's really cool that I started posting and making content like what, 8-9 months ago. And prior to that, I wouldn't have known this person. It really amazes me sometimes the things that can happen when you just put yourself out there, especially on the internet. Like, sure, there's a lot of bad stuff. Like I got some pretty mean hate comments recently, but beyond that, it's been also a lot of really cool opportunities that I get to do. So yeah, just appreciating that today. And I was feeling really down earlier because I have been feeling really fatigued, especially because I'm doing my tattoo removal. It's a lot more on the body than you think it would be. This is my 6th session, I think, and the laser hurts more and more every single time. And I think it's because your body's going into like overdrive trying to heal itself. But that is also a very cool thing too to think about. Like your body is always trying to protect you. And my body was telling me today, I am so tired. I am so tired. I'm so fatigued. Anyways, I just wanted to say this is really cool. Thank you for watching if you're watching. And If you want to post content, just make it, because you never know what can happen. You never know who you're going to meet. So that's all. Okay, I'm going to go.
날 만나기 전에 순수한 사랑 따윈 없다는 생각이 편해 늘 특별하지
Hey, look at their fridge.
지나쳤던 감정도 지나쳤던 그 시간들도 날 만나기 위해 말하기 위해 지난 길이라면 I am so in love and you know I'm the one 자리 안 같아 너의 손을 잡는 순간부터 떠오르진 않을 거야 나를
Oh my God, I don't know what this bird is, but this feels like a very special moment. Hello. Okay, I'm just sitting here editing all this footage together, and all of this has happened in the last 2 weeks, and it's been such a fun week of trying all these new things with very new people that I wouldn't have known if I didn't start making content. And I keep harping on this fact because I know that not everybody wants to make content. You don't have to, but I think the biggest lesson I'm learning from all of this is that truly, if you just stay open to any kind of possibility that your life could turn into, it can happen. Like, my life looks so different than it did even just a couple months ago. And I was talking to someone about this recently, that even just the way when you look through my videos over the last 8 months or so, there's been a lot of changes in my life, and not necessarily bad or good. It's just that I feel like I've grown a lot as a human being, and being able to watch that progression happen, because I just get a little bit more confident in myself over time as I try new things and have more trust in myself. Even if I meet new people, like, my social anxiety kind of goes away now, because I know myself and I can show up just as I am in most social situations now, and I don't second guess myself as much. I, of course, have moments when I feel like, oh, am I being judged? Or when I feel self conscious, or I get a little nervous still before I go to social interactions where I don't know somebody. But that nerve has slowly become less and less and less over time. And I think it's just putting in the reps and genuinely just constantly putting myself out there to the point that it becomes the norm, right? Like, in the past, I think going to something like the volunteer event would have been fun, but I would have been nervous going in. And I was nervous going in still, but I also knew that this was something that I wanted to do, and I wanted to try new things with new people. And I always leave these kind of experiences proud of myself, and just realizing that so much of it was just in my head. Like, social anxiety is a thing for sure, but also a lot of it is just getting used to it and getting used to talking to people. And I know it might not seem like it because I talk to myself and I make content and I put myself out there in this way. It is still uncomfortable for me sometimes. And I'm such an introvert, I just really do like being alone most of the time, but putting myself out there and meeting new friends and just learning about other people, learning about where they're coming from, learning about their backgrounds, learning about their stories. And it does make you realize, like, everyone's kind of going through their own stuff, and everyone's learning about life in their own ways, and everybody has insecurities. Everybody does. It makes you feel like you're part of the world a lot more when you just keep connecting with people, and even if it's not like a deep connection, and it's just like a minor one, like a mini one, it still feels like, oh, like I've gotten to know someone today. And I don't know, there's something very magical and almost spiritual in that, for me at least, that feels like I am just one in however many billion. And any stranger around you is just someone that could become a friend later on, and you just never know. So, just a good reminder that some of the people that you might love the most in your life you haven't even met yet. Even when you're in your 30s, a lot of people feel like, oh, I should have everything figured out by now, or I feel like I'm falling behind, or I feel like I'm feeling really old, or all these things. Like, I sometimes still joke about it too. 30s, you're just pretty much just starting, really. And I need reminders of that all the time. And I'm so grateful for the many experiences that I had in the last 2 weeks, as seen from this vlog, but also that I've had so many reminders from the universe too. When that bird came and sat with me for 10 minutes in that moment, I really, really needed that. And I'm really grateful that somebody's watching over me and sent me that sign, and just knowing that I need to trust my instincts. I need to trust that there is a greater plan for me, as there is for you and as there is for everybody. Like, there is a higher being, and I do believe that there is someone who loves us very dearly, and whether that's God, universe, source, however you see it, it doesn't really matter. You are just one in the bigger universe of all of it all. And it just makes you feel very much less alone and very loved. And I think that's what the whole point of it is. And so I'm very grateful for all the experiences that I've had in the last 8 months. Even just like my whole life, really. But like the last 8 months truly has been like probably the best year of my life. And I'm just very grateful. So if you're still watching, thank you for watching. And I hope your day is going well. And that, just stay open to life, because you never know what could happen. All right. That's all I'm going to say. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next week. Have a good day. Bye.